Call for reservations now. 800-351-1133. That's 800-351-1133. Come visit and relax at the Villaggio Inn and Spa and the Vintage Inn in Yountville, California. Call 800-351-1133. It's the PM Show Weekend Edition on CRN Digital Talk Radio with Fred Dreyer.
Should the Democrats be releasing an ad that accuses a presidential candidate of being through inference of being responsible for a woman's death?
First of all, that's a Priorities USA.
I understand.
It's not a Democratic ad.
Well,
it's a Priorities USA Super PAC ad.
Correct.
Which we
Do you
have
deny that
nothing
they're
to do
Democrats?
with it. I have no idea the political affiliation of folks who are associated with that
Bill
Super
Burton,
PAC.
who used to work in the White House, worked for the Obama campaign in 2008?
That is a Super PAC ad that is not affiliated with our campaign or with the party.
How can she sit there and not say that this ad is like the most lying piece of junk on TV when this Bill Burton with Priorities USA used to work for the Obama campaign? She doesn't know if they're Democrats. She doesn't know it's not an Obama ad. Well, at least have an opinion on this thing and say, hey, it's wrong and it should be taken off the air.
This is the head of the Democratic National Committee.
This is Debbie Wasserman.
This is Debbie Wasserman Schultz out of Florida. You know, she washed up ashore, and somebody, gave her a job. Next thing you know, she was serving coffee, in the office. And next thing you know, they said, hey, why don't you be the chairman? All right. And so now she's making stuff up. Now she's lying. And the reason she's lying is because the machinery is in bed with the delivery system of the media. That's what's going on. And this is the type of thing that will be called out by Mitt Romney. This is the type of thing that Paul Ryan will call out and just say, that's an absolute lie. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Remember what Newt did in his speeches when he was running, for the candidacy, for the party's
for the
nomination of the party. Well, this is exactly what's going to happen. They're going to go right at these people, and this is what's going to really be exciting for I think for all of us, is that someone's going to tell them, you're a liar, Debbie. Shut up, you're a liar. Let me have number 4.
What I think of the ad is that there's no question that the ad raises facts, such as that Mitt Romney, when he was CEO of Bain Capital, bankrupted companies, laid off workers, cut their benefits, and made millions of dollars in profit. And that ad points out that there are consequences to making decisions like that that impacted people's lives in a significant way.
Wait. That's not what the ad says. The ad said he killed the guy's wife. That's what the ad says, that she didn't have any health care, and he threw her out of a job, threw him out, and he killed the woman. That's what the ad says, Wasserwoman.
Well, look, again, I'm repeating myself. This is Debbie Wasserman Schultz from Florida, and she's bound and determined to lie to you to your face. And I got to tell you something. If anybody like that were to walk into your home or see you in a restaurant or in a workplace or just out at the ball game, you'd punch her out. You'd knock her out. This woman is insufferably stupid, arrogant, and for her to have the nerve to stand there on the stage and use the media to deliver this crap, and for them not to tell her, you're lying. There isn't, what's his face? Wolf Blitzer came close to calling her a liar. That's what you have to do. And by the way, Mitt Romney is going to do that. And so will Paul Ryan. And they're very respectful, but they're not going to stand up and take an ass whipping from idiots like this. This woman is a complete moron and a liar on top of that. It's just unbelievable. Here's another interesting thing from Barry about healthcare. Number 7, Tom.
One of the concerns about healthcare and how you pay for it, 1/3 of the funding comes from cuts to Medicare.
Right.
Are you willing to pledge that whatever cuts in Medicare are being made to fund health insurance, 1/3 of it, that you will veto anything that tries to undo that?
Yes. I actually have said that it is important for us to make sure this thing is deficit neutral without tricks. I said I wouldn't sign a bill that didn't meet that criteria. And what I also said in that speech to the joint session was that I'm willing to put in some safeguards where if we don't obtain the savings that have been promised, then we've got to make adjustments in terms of the benefits.
This was President Obama with Jake Tapper back in 2009.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you something, folks. Here's how simple this is. Here's how simple this is. If you want to fix health care in this country, here's what you do. And nobody, you've not heard this from anybody else, any talk show host. I'm going to tell you, this is what you do. You get the United States government out of every insurance company's office. Here's what you do. You allow anybody from the age of 1 to 101, whoever wants it, to go out across state lines and shop for life insurance, health insurance. And here's what you do. You sit down and you say, I want concussion, I want cancer, I want to dial in specific healthcare issues and problems. I want to have an umbrella over my family for accidents at home and all this stuff. Dial in whatever it is that you want, and then you go shop for it. And you shop for it across the board in 50 states of America. Or the 57 states if you're a Barry. Go to the 57 states that I know exist out there somewhere, and you shop for it, and you cut yourself a deal at the rock bottom. And then that company says, yeah, I can do that for you. And the reason it's so cheap is you don't have to buy all the things that go with it. The boilerplate coverage that goes with it. You can specify if you're allowed to shop for it. All you got to do is get the government out of the insurance business. It's that simple, and everybody's covered. By the way, if you're an illegal alien, you're covered. You're covered if you're an illegal alien. Isn't that something?
The PM Show with Fred Dreyer on CRN.